If you have $1,000 and you're thinking about running the options wheel strategy, I need to give you some really honest advice first. Don't do it yet. Not because the strategy is wrong, not because you're not ready to learn, but because $1,000 is not enough capital to run the wheel strategy on anything worth running it on, okay? And trying to force the strategy into a size it really doesn't fit creates exactly the kind of bad habits and bad experience that really makes people quit before they even get good at it. Here's the real picture, and here's what I'd actually do with $1,000 instead. Let me explain the math so it's also really clear for you, okay? A cash secured put requires you to hold the money to buy 100 shares at the strike price. That's the collateral. If you sell a put with a $20 strike, you need $2,000 held in your account. A $15 strike needs $1,500, a $10 strike needs $1,000. At $1,000 total, the only stocks you can technically sell puts on are ones trading around $10 per share or less. And at that price range, you run into two problems almost immediately. First, stocks under $10 often have very thin options markets. The spread between what buyers will pay and what sellers are asking is wide. That gap costs you money on every single trade before you even start. On a small account where each trade really does matter, that friction is some real drag. Second, stocks under $10 tend to be either struggling businesses or speculative ones. The foundation of the wheel strategy is owning quality companies at prices you'd be happy to pay. That kind of quality is hard to find consistently at $10 per share or below. So with $1,000, you're forced into a category of stocks where the options market is worse and the underlying businesses are often weaker. That's not where you want to learn a strategy that really depends on both of those things. Here's how I'd frame the $1,000 situation if I was starting there. You're not too early to learn. You're just too early to trade live capital in the strategy with the size that works correctly. And that's a meaningful distinction. The wheel strategy has real mechanics, right? How puts are priced, how delta affects your probability of winning, how the covered call phase generates income on assigned shares. None of that changes based on account size, okay? You can learn all of it without putting $1,000 at risk in the market that isn't designed for your position size. The honest truth is that $2,500 is about the minimum to run the wheel with any sort of flexibility. At that level, you can find 2 or 3 stocks in the 20-25 range with decent options markets, sell one put at a time with some meaningful reserve, still sitting in cash a little bit, and practice the real cycle without being fully exposed to every single bad outcome. At $1,000, you're one bad week away from your entire account being locked in a single declining stock with literally no room to do anything else. Now let's talk about what paper trading actually can teach you, okay? Because the best use of the next few months while you're building your capital, right, is paper trading, right? Paper trade the wheel. Paper trading basically means placing pretend trades with fake money. Most brokerages offer it for free through their practice or a simulated account feature. You pick stocks, you sell cash secured puts at real market prices, you track what happens when they expire or when you get assigned. And here's what it teaches that you can't learn by just reading. It teaches you how it feels to watch a position move against you, how it feels to have a stock drop below your strike and stay there, how it feels to manage the covered call phase on an assigned position that's, let's say, underwater. These emotional responses are real even in paper trading, and working through them is in a zero risk environment means you're not learning from them for the first time with your actual real money. It also teaches you the mechanics, how to read an options chain, what the bid-ask spread looks like on different kinds of stocks, how premium changes as you move your strike closer to or further from the stock price. All of that becomes familiar before you ever commit a real dollar. Let's talk about how to build to $2,500, okay? And here's the practical side. If you have $1,000 now, getting to $2,500 is a $1,500 gap. At $125 a month set aside specifically for this account, you're there in 12 months. At $200 a month, you're there in 7 to 8 months. And that's really not a long time. And every week between now and then can be spent paper trading, learning how to find qualifying stocks, understanding which sectors have the kind of quality businesses that the wheel works best on, and building a watch list of names that you'd actually want to own at the right price. Now, I do have a full beginner workshop that I want to invite you to. It's called the Ark Options Strategy. Click the very first link. It's 90 minutes long. I even give you my 15 favorite stocks, all under $30 that I love running this strategy on. You'll find the link as the first one in the description of today's video. So make sure to go register for that after today. By the time you deposit your first real dollar into a live wheel strategy account, you're not a beginner anymore. You've already run maybe dozens upon dozens of practice cycles. You know what assignment feels like. You've seen how covered calls work. The real money phase becomes execution of something you already understand, not learning on the job, so to speak. But let's talk about why starting with the right size really matters long term. And it's one more thing that doesn't get really said often enough. The habits you build in your first 6 months of trading stay with you. People who start too small in too thin markets on too speculative stocks often develop careless approach to selection because when everything available to you is low quality, you stop holding quality as a standard. That mindset carries forward even when your account does inevitably start to grow. Starting with enough capital to do the strategy correctly from the first real trade sets the foundation the right way. You learn the wheel on good quality stocks in liquid markets with a reserve that keeps you calm during bad weeks. Those are the habits that make the strategy work for years, not just months. The wheel strategy has a minimum viable capital level. It's not a hard rule that's different for everyone, but a 2,500 is roughly the floor where you can run the strategy on some decent quality names with a real reserve and not being fully at the mercy of one single bad outcome. Below that, and especially at $1,000, the strategy technically works mechanically, but practically puts you in a situation that's harder to manage on stocks that are even harder to trust and options markets that are more expensive to trade. You're not saving money by starting small. You're literally paying more per trade with less flexibility on worse material. The patient move is to paper trade now, build capital over the next few months, and enter the real strategy when you've had enough time to do it right. That's not a detour. That's the fastest actual path to being good at this. I got some questions for you guys in the comments. As always, great ones, great conversations down there. Where are you right now in terms of account size? And are you already paper trading while you build up? Or are you trying to figure out how to make $1,000 work with the wheel strategy? And number two, is there a specific stock or ETF you've been watching that you'd want to run the wheel on when you hit the right threshold? Drop that down below. And also, if you want to take your education a step further, especially if you're a beginner just getting into all of this, I break things down extremely simply for everyday people that want to learn this strategy and not be full-time day traders. Attend the Ark Options Strategy. It's 90 minutes long. You'll get my 15 favorite stocks, all under $30 that I love running the strategy on. You got my 2 income calculators as well as my full trade log template. Click the first link below in the description of today's video, guys. As always, sell options, collect premiums, or repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.